Welcome back, everyone. This is the AstroTarot Show, and this is the divination portion. So I'm just going to, I'm using the fairy deck and the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle, that is. Cavendish, I can't remember her first name. I want to say Lucy, but I could be wrong. Oh, I was right, Lucy Cavendish. So yeah. So this is the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle. I mean, you can see the cards are absolutely beautiful. Some of them I have to be careful because of the platforms that this is going to go on. One in particular is pretty conservative, you would say. So let's get on here and let's pick us a card. What is your guidance for the week of November the 2nd through and including the new moon, lunar eclipse? Okay, so we're going to grab this one. And then we are going to do our Divine Feminine deck. And I just really like this deck. I use this deck a lot, guys, a lot. This deck in particular, especially if I need guidance and things like that. I'm sorry if you hear some noise out there. The trash people are running, so it's noisy out there right now. So I apologize for that. So now let's pull our cards and let's see what the tarot has to offer us. See what wisdom the tarot offers us. So we're first looking at the past. Okay, I'm going to pop that one out. Move this one over a little bit. Now we're looking at our future and what's going on in our future. We're going to look at what is coming up for us. What's coming up in feature of this week. I hope you're all going to tag. I hope to see y'all there. Okay, so let's pick this one and let's do the rest of them. And then our wishes. This is the Santa Morta deck that I'm using. I like to use this deck around this time of year. I don't know. To me, it just feels right. And the energy of this year, it just feels right to me. And we're going to pop that one over there and put that one that way. Alrighty. So let's see what's going on. First off, let's start in the middle because I fail doing that. Oh, we have Follow Me. And this card is beautiful. It says, come. This is your invitation. This is your invitation to enter the realm of the fairy. And that is a beautiful card. That is actually the picture that's on the front of the box that it comes in. I'll show it to you. Give me just a moment. I'm trying to dig this. This is a beautiful deck. I'm telling you guys. This is really pretty. She makes a lot of beautiful decks. I think she made an Alice in Wonderland deck. But anyway, on with the reading. So it says, come, this is your invitation to enter the realm of the fairy. So yeah, you're being invited to come into the world of magic. And just be careful when you go there because, you know, the mundane world and the world of spirit is two different things. And as we're going into this, and this is really good with our astrology because whereas, you know, Neptune can, you know, help us find and help us, remember our dreams and help us rekindle that flame within that to go after our dreams and our goals. we can get lost in the illusion. And that's one of the things that we have to be careful of, is not getting lost in that illusion and staying grounded. Here, this is a lot of yellow. This is yellow is that new energy. And that really correlates with what I was saying in the astrology, that there's something new that's coming. So yeah, let's see what the rest of the cards say. Okay, we have Pope Joan, the Pontiff of Possibilities. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. Now, this goes in with this about, following your dreams and doing those things that, you want to do. There we go. Just wanted you to see it better. Being able to go after that. It says the possibilities are limitless. And this is just reminding you that, you have to take that choice. You have to actually grab her hand and go. So what we have in the place is the Four of Pentacles. And this is really good. I like how this card is on the Four of Pentacles, because usually it shows a man with a pentacle on his head, him holding a pentacle, and he's there's one under his feet, and I think he's sitting on, anyway. This is about taking care of those things that support you materialistically. It's about, keeping your eye. This is the bank, so keep your eye on your money. Be careful with that. If you have businesses, make sure that you're keeping your eye on your businesses and things that you're doing to help you go forward in the material world. And this is coming from our past, so let's see what our future is. And our future is the Eight of Cups. We had this in the last one, the Eight of Cups. And I think this was in the same place. And this is about moving on. Sometimes we can get so emotionally invested in something, it takes so much of us to walk away from it. And we really can't do that, because we have to understand that we need to that not all things are meant to last forever. And sure, they'll come around again in another shape or form, but we have to understand that some things are meant to be in our life for a minute. Stepping stones. This is very important, because I'm noticing that a lot of people don't understand stepping stones, and it's an unfoldment. It's like this was here to give you that step up that you needed, but now it seems that it's time to maybe you forgot what your dream was. You started working on this and got too emotionally invested, and you forgot what the real plan was, what the real idea was. And this is the 8th card. This is the number 8 card. This is strength. And this card right here, I really like this card. Isn't that pretty? Look at all those colors. So the strength, this represents the skull. The skeleton here represents the human. And then you have the dragon here. And this represents the beast part of us. And this is about balancing the upper and lower parts of ourselves and working in harmony. If you listen to Chiron, I spoke about that in Chiron as well. Chiron was half human and half horse. So this is about becoming in balance, becoming a harmonic balance between our primal instincts as well as our human instincts, our more evolved instincts. This is bringing the spiritual part of us and the physical part of us together and working in that harmony. The number 8 is, it is about, it looks like the infinity sign, but, right in the middle of the number 8, they meet. And that meeting is the harmony. This is about the flow of life as well. The infinity sign is about the flow, the give and flow that life has. So this card is saying that we have the energy, that we have the strength within us to overcome many things, all possibilities that we have. We just have to believe in ourselves, and we have to, and believing in ourselves is about balancing that, about trusting in our own worth and trusting in our words. So we have the Page of Wands, and I like this one because he's holding on to this. Now, wands are fire, so they're about action. And the page often represents a younger person. This could be a brother. It even could be a child, or a sibling, someone younger. And this Page of Wands is for this to be in the challenge area. There's going to be some news that's going to come from you, that's going to come to you from someone younger. And honestly, when we say younger, it could be somebody that is childish in their ways as well. So I want to look at the other card too, and this is the Hermit card. This is in our hopes and our wishes there. And then we have the outcome, which is the Eight of Swords. And I think we had that in our last reading as well. So we're seeing a nice movement here. We have one where we have been putting, in the past, we were putting our finger on our finances and on those material things. And that has got us to a point. We've achieved so much and we've done so many things. And that now we have got to where the next step, it's time to walk away. And it's going to take a lot of strength. It's going to take a lot of balancing within us, because ultimately we have to evolve on our inside in order for us to go forward. We have to grow. We grow out of things, and we have to leave them where we are. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just it's a part of life. So our challenge is this Page of Wands here. And for this one, this is about something that will be news that will come up to you that is going to, I don't want to say shock, but that's with the reading as well. There's a lot of information that's coming out that's going to surprise you, maybe get you to think twice on certain things. Because here I see that we're going, the Hermit. The Hermit is about going within. It's about, he's in his casket here. Can you see that? He's in his casket here, but he's shining his own light. The Hermit card is one that is, that is somebody that has worked hard, that has climbed the mountain. And now he's at the top, and he is up here and things are quiet. And now he is learning what his truth is. And that is one thing that I will reiterate, is that we have to learn what truth is. We can't just take it, as a grain of salt from people. We have to, just because people have abbreviations after their names or whatever, doesn't mean they're really experts. Doesn't mean they know all. Doesn't mean that they are the cream of the crop, because you have to look at their actions as well. Actions matter. And you have to gather up this information that you see physically, information that you feel intuitively or you see with your third eye, and that your heart feels. You have to weigh all of this information within you and process it, and understand that you have to go forward from your own light, from your own truth. And when you are going forth from your soul, from your own truth, from what is your foundation, then the possibilities are limitless, and things will start to happen. The Eight of Swords is about action. This is about action that's happening quickly. It's coming into fruition. Many times this can be about love. And I will say that there's not a lot of other cards that will support that love. But when we have the Eight of Cups here, we can say that we can see how this will really relate to our passions, as he comes around, as the Page of Wands comes around, and he brings us this information that ignites us, that inspires us in some way, that pushes us, right? That challenges us to really know who we are. Yeah, I want to pull 2 clarifying cards, and this is the Savannah deck. It is an oracle deck of Savannah, Georgia, and it's really beautiful. This deck has art in here of Savannah's past and what made Savannah, and you know, some of her secrets. Savannah's a different city. Savannah is a city that you really have to work in. I know a lot, Savannah makes or breaks people, and it really it makes you prove who you are. And Savannah has some really different energy, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It calls people from all over the world to visit, and it's just magnificent. If you haven't been, I urge you to go. I would not go in the summertime because, guys, it's hot down here. We are in the swamps. It's hot. I would come in the spring, and I would actually shoot for like February, end of February. Then you can go to Bonaventure and you can watch the azaleas bloom. And you know, it's prettier than it's cooler. So it's when things start really waking up. So let's pull, that card wants to come out. So let's see what Savannah has to offer us. The Lovers, we got that card last time. So this is about a union. I feel like this is more you. This is more of us coming together. And then we have Judgment. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I see that this is really where things will begin to turn. You know, we're going to have to work on our finance. This is going to go into our astrology as well, with Taurus, about the finances, about having to, you know, walk away from things. You've got the strength to do it. This could easily go into a financial reading, especially with starting with this one. We can see the finance here. This is a general reading, guys. So that's what I'm giving you, as a general reading of the energy. But it seems like there's a lot of you that's really, really working on bringing yourself together and preparing yourself for the future to come. And you're really wanting to heal. You want that healing to take place and to find your own truth. And that is when the energy will start working. But, you know, you're going to have to open yourself to your inner self, to your higher self, so to speak. Open yourself to that energy. The 23 is on that card. And I just noticed this. So this is 23 equals 5, and that's about change. So this is offering you a different avenue, something new opening up, but you're physically going to have to walk through that door. So yeah, open you up to some more possibilities. And the Strength card here. So yeah, wonderful. So Judgment. So that means that things will equal out. Things will equal out. Very good reading. Very good reading for this full moon. So the lunar eclipse. This is a good reading for that, especially with all of the aspects that we're having. Finding truth, about not being led off into the illusion. Yeah. Honoring your truth. Wonderful. So thank you so much for watching. Oh, I forgot. Let's do the die. Let's do the die, right? Let's play dice. All right. So we have a number 1. So, you know, the number 1 is individual. And the number 1 is about the self. It's a self-starter. It's going forth. Think of number 1 as an initiating energy. And think of it as pushing you into the next. And also 1 is about thinking about things here too. It connects us to this Hermit. So we have to make sure that what we're feeling is our own, is our light, our truth. We have to feel that. And then number 3, that is creation. So number 3 can also be about changes. When two come together, another is created. And this is saying that it is time to expand. Expand your knowledge a little bit. You see how this is going? And about it, work on allowing yourself to read. This here is saying that new things will come in and create and develop. So this newness could create conflict, okay? But it's going to be for the better, because it's getting you out of a situation that you're in, and it's opening you up to possibilities. Keep your focus. It's going to be very important to keep your focus on where you're going, especially with the energies that we're having. Mars is retrograde, and the energy it's moving, but it's not moving at a pace that we like. And we can be frustrated. So these changes can create frustration. It can create anger. Be careful. Stay grounded, guys. Make sure that you are listening to your truth. Step away, unplug. It's okay to unplug and step out of everything so you can hear your own thoughts. And that's the problem with our world today. There's so much jibber jabber from everywhere, and there's so much crap that's just that's out there, and it just floods our mind. And it's like, when we're sitting here watching some of these TV shows that people like to watch, that is just like drinking toxic water. And we have to realize the broad spectrum of who we are, and that's where she comes in. We are more than just waking up and going to work. There's more to us than that. A whole lot more. All right, guys. You have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Merry part till we merry meet again.